everyone. Welcome to Perry, Georgia. I'm Amy Wilson. We are at Ruby Buckle East. This is the EQN Sports Desk driven by Holiday Auto Group, and we get to bring you all the winners from the Derby. So joining me now, Chloe Gray, who won the 2D in round 2. Great job.
Thank you.
I know you were excited to open your buckle a minute ago, and so the prizes are always a great addition to the money, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I was joking earlier, this mare really likes the 2D at the Ruby Buckles. She won the average in the Guthrie Ruby Buckle earlier in the year.
Yeah.
So I was like, yay, another one.
Just picking up checks and buckles, and that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so tell us all about this mare. You trained her JL Dash to Heaven, which is something you really like.
Yep. I really like the JL Dash to Heavens. I've rode a couple of them now, and they're really spicy. And so they all have a little bit of attitude, but a lot of grit, and they're very athletic. Typically they're a lot longer strided than most, and I think that's what kind of helps them excel in the barrel pen is that stride. I joke and say that the mares are like tigers because that's pretty much what it feels like when you're on one. But this little mare we've had since she was a weanling. Houston Hatton broke her, and as a 2-year-old. I started her as a 3-year-old. We hold all of ours till they're 5. And so last year I really didn't get to futurity her a whole lot. I was rodeoing and she kind of got left at home. So I feel like this year is mentally her futurity year, but technically we're in the Derby. So she's really coming along.
Well, you mentioned going to rodeos. You also got married, so you've had a lot going on.
Yes, we've been all over the place.
Yeah, that's good. Well, and I will say, too, it's fun to be back in Georgia. I bought a mare from you years ago when I lived in Tennessee. So
yep. It's great. I love the Ruby Buckle East being here because it's in my backyard.
Yeah, fun connections all the way around. Let's take a look at this run, winning the 2D for round 2 at 15.293. It won you $3,000, $375 to the stallion and the breeder. Tell us all about this.
So in the first go, she popped off the second barrel a little bit, so I was kind of concerned about it today, just getting her in the right spot. But going into the first, she ended up tripping and hitting her bell boot pretty good, which kind of threw us off a little bit at that turn. The second could have been a little smoother, but we finished up good. And the third, she usually just gives a little tap, and then she's out.
You ride so aggressively, so I feel like that helps them a lot too. Just keep going no matter what happens, like you mentioned, catching the bell boot.
Yep, I feel like you just got to keep going, and forward motion's everything in this sport, and we're always racing against the clock.
That's true. So you enjoy having this event right in your backyard. You also have a couple stallions that are Ruby Buckles. So tell us all about your stallions.
Yep, so we're with the Godspeed Performance Horses, and we have quite a few stallions. We have the Tomahawk and Firewater, we have Cahill, and we have the Money Depot all in the Ruby Buckle. And so we have a lot of good colts coming up by each of them. So we love these events, and we'll keep coming back, that's for sure.
In addition to these stallions, you have even more. Mm-hmm. Tell us all about your whole breeding program.
So we have the stallions that we have in the Ruby, and then we have some young ones coming up. So we have a son of Dash to Fame, and then our newest addition is actually a little stallion that's full brother to the Heavenly Red. We call him Payback. So he's another JL Dash to Heaven. So we're pretty excited about him. He's with McCrae Camel getting broke, and I'm hoping he's half the horse his sister is.
That's really exciting. So I know it all goes hand in hand to have the breeding program, to run at the pro rodeos, to do futurity and derby horses. But what are your goals, and how do you juggle all of it?
So it's crazy because a lot of the colts that I'll be running in the upcoming years, so I do a lot of our breeding work too. So I breed them, collect the studs, flush the embryos, transfer embryos, all the things. So it's really cool to see it, really develop as far as from like the embryo in the microscope or the ultrasound to getting to be on their backs and be competitive on them. So it's a long process, but I think we have so many of them, it keeps the time going by pretty quick.
Yeah, and then gets to be very rewarding, like today.
So rewarding, yes.
So this is also interesting. Yesterday, the 2D Breeders' Open champ had picked your studs to breed to. Tell us what you know about that.
So they're really good family friends of ours, and the McClures, and I've done some breeding work with them a little bit over the years, and I've rode a few horses for them, and they're local as well. So it's fun when you can get going and help friends out and see what transpires.
Yeah. What are your favorite stallions? Because I know there are some bloodlines out here that I feel like when I lived out here, I didn't know until I was here, and you see them be very successful. So kind of take us through being all over the country with rodeoing, but having your breeding program here in the Georgia area. What do you love the most?
So as far as like different stallions and stuff like that, like I said, I really love the JL-Heavens. They're just super gritty, and I feel like they excel at the rodeos because they're so daggum tough. And then also when you put them on great ground like here in Perry, you know, they really excel. I love a firewater fillet. Anything with firewater fillet in their breeding, I love. So my old boy Tomahawk and Firewater, he throws some sensible colts, and they're all a little bit sensitive, and they just have a lot of try, and so I really like that quality as far as when studs pass along, kind of the grittiness and toughness, but also like being sensitive and sensible to the training process.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Well, all of this is possible for a lot of reasons, sponsors included, but definitely the stallion owners make the pink and ruby work. So thank you for that, and congrats again on the win. Anything else you want to say about Scratching at Heaven, your 6-year-old bay mare, and getting the 2D win in the round 2 of the Derby?
I'm just super excited about her and what she has left to accomplish. I dabbled in the rodeos a little bit with her this summer, and she seems to be liking those too. So I'm excited for what's to come with her in the rodeo world.
That's awesome. Well, we can't wait to see that either. Congrats again, Chloe Gray, winning round 2 in the 2D of the Derby. I'm Amy Wilson. This is the EQN Sports Desk, all driven by Holiday Auto.